Hello, I'm Miss Fergus, your math teacher. You are receiving this video message because I've noticed you've been enrolled in our course for a little bit, but haven't yet completed any work in our math course. So I wanted to make sure you knew how to work in our course, and I wanted to make sure you also know how to find what is due each week. So to access your lessons in math, when you first go to math, you're going to notice you're on this page right here, your home page. Really important every week, you are watching this weekly announcement, full of important information specific for your math class. Here's my contact information, online expectations. At the bottom of the home page, we have our weekly schedule. So we have a weekly 10 a.m. on Tuesday lesson, and then we have live support where you can drop in Thursday at 10 a.m. and get help on anything that you need. I'm also available to meet with you outside of those two times, so please send me a message in the Canvas inbox if you would like to meet in Zoom. Here's how you know what is due each week. Click on Modules. And you want to look at the information as it is organized by week. So last week was week 2, and lesson 1.1 and 1.2 in Apex were due. It's okay that you didn't do that work, but now it is time to do that work. So you're going to log into your Apex math textbook and you're going to start with 1.1. And when you're done with 1.1, you're going to move on to 1.2. You have to work sequentially in math. Then you're going to do 1.3 in Apex. And then at the end of those 3 Apex lessons, you will have the information needed for you to complete our first summative assessment of the semester, which is 1.3.4. You will notice all of your courses are organized by monthly modules. All of the work in your September module is work that needs to be done in order for you to be considered on pace for your September progress report. Our progress report is at the end of next week. Ideally, I would like all of this work done through 1.4 in Apex by the end of September. However, it's okay, you're a little bit behind. So I'm going to make a special deal with you that as long as you are done with 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, and your 1.3.4 summative assessment by the end of the day next Friday, September 24th, you will be on pace for your September progress report. Okay? So that is what needs to be done. Now, how to do it. So you're going to click on your online Apex Learning textbook. You will automatically be logged into your account. And you're going to see any enrollments you have in Apex. You want to click on your Algebra 1 to complete work in Algebra 1. So to complete lesson 1.1, I like to go to this outline button every time I'm in Apex because it helps give me a visual of what the textbook, how it's organized. So click on this arrow by Unit 1, Foundations of Algebra. You are able to take a pretest if you would like to. It will excuse you from some of the lessons in Apex that you already show that you know how to do. But by the end of next week, you want to complete these 3 lessons, 1.1, 1.2, and 1.3. Click on this arrow and it shows you the 3 parts of the lessons. Every lesson has a study, which is like the notes, which is the lesson part. You go through pages, you answer questions, you interact with the computer, you take notes on your learning. And then the second part is always a checkup, which are practice problems. And then lastly, you're going to take a quiz to illustrate you understand the material from this lesson and to illustrate you're ready to move on to the next lesson. So let me show you what the study looks like real quick. Every study has a notes page called a study guide. You click on this and print it out if you are connected to a printer. Otherwise, you can take handwritten notes. These study guides tell you exactly on which page what information to pull out. What is the important learning from that page? How wonderful will it be to have these notes as you go through the quiz in Apex? It will be very wonderful. So notice on this study, there are 17 pages of it. So you will click through next. You will complete everything that you see on the page. If you would like things to be read out loud to you, you can click on that. All of these hyperlinked items are definitions, give you more information. Really important that you do all 17 pages of the study. This is where you learn the material. Then you're going to do your checkup worksheet. Your checkup worksheet is the second item here, second part of the lesson. The checkup worksheet is right here on the first page. This is practice problems. This is where you practice whether or not you understand the material. This is where you identify exactly what questions you still have. So you're going to complete these problems on your own. Again, you can print this out or you can handwrite. These notes are for you. However, there's no point in you completing practice problems in math unless you have the ability to check whether or not your answers are correct. So after you're done with the checkup worksheet, your job is to go back to your math class in Canvas and click on Files, where I have all of the answer keys for your Apex worksheets posted. So your job then is to click on the key and to verify that your answers are correct. If your answers don't match up, then that's where you can go back and review material, or that is where you can contact me and I can help. Lastly, the third part to every single lesson is the quiz. You only move past this lesson if you take the quiz and score 70% or higher. You have 3 chances to take the quiz and pass with 70 or higher. If you're unsuccessful after 3 times, you get locked out, and then that's when you need to email Mrs. Fergus and we figure out what skills you need to work on so you can be unlocked and be successful on that quiz. So that is what to work on and how to work on things. Really important by the end of next week that you make some progress in your Apex Math textbook. We want to see that you're working an hour a day in math. And so if you haven't yet been working in math since you've been enrolled, it's time now to increase the amount of time that you are working. So if you took a whole week off from math and didn't do work, you want to think of it as 5 hours of math to make up. Okay? Contact me with questions. I'm here to support you. We can meet in Zoom anytime that is needed. Otherwise, we can get help via email and text. All right, talk to you soon. Bye.